So I gotta be honest, guys, I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week. Just sorry, I just been playing Into the Radius like I always do, so I guess we can talk about that again. Monkey. I guess it's time. As time continues and new generations get older and older, one thing is common across the board when it comes to gamers. We all have that one game we grew up with as a kid. For me, and to assume most people as well, that game was Minecraft, and if you're still a diaper nincompoop, you're likely to have grown up with Fortnite, Roblox, and the hot new game known as Please Sir, Don't Call Me a Racial Slur, then clip me for a TikTok, I'll do anything. But why is Gorilla Tag so popular despite its simplicity? Minecraft is a pretty simple game as well, but once you achieve big brain status, it becomes pretty complex rather quickly. What makes Gorilla Tag so special? But first... Attention viewer, have you suffered from chronic Into the Radius condition, better known as radiitis? Call now as you may be entitled to financial compensation. For a free consultation, join Viewie's Hot Gamer Club, and for a mere $5 a month on Patreon, you can get the Fast Pass for your case. I'm fucking Walt Disney over here. And as if you couldn't get enough of children screaming in your ear, Kiwi Design flew down from the skies and sent me one of their battery audio straps for Quest 2. If you've still not upgraded to a better head strap than that stinky of pair of tidy whities, then give Kiwi a shot and I guarantee you won't regret it. I've been using Kiwi products even before they started sending anything out. Again, thanks Kiwi for sending me the audio strap.
What the f are you doing?
And of course, thank you to our mega rich Patreons of Lunaris, Vexy, Only Mints, and Psy Onicom. We're gonna roll with that one. Monkey Man Return of the Monks was released on February 12th, 2021 on PC VR and Quest. It quickly grew thanks to viral clips, and creators like J-Man Curly let many squeakers know of this game's existence. Jokes aside, Gorilla Tag is exactly what it sounds like. You, the gorilla, must tag other players, and once the last player is tagged, the game is over. But because of the way this game plays, once you get good enough at the movement, you become an unstoppable monkey god to the likes of us lowly pea-brain chimps goo goo gaga bananas over here. What really sets this game apart is the movement. You're not just sliding the analog stick forward, becoming Jesus on water. You physically have to swing your arms around to move around like a monkey. I get it now. I'm so smart. Gorilla Tag, a move like a monkey. Hello? Anybody home? Featuring some honestly pretty well thought out maps that all feel great to play on. When you're used to them, maps like Canyon, Mountains, and the most famous being Forest that most Xbox Live 12-year-olds are playing on these days. All of these maps feel custom made for Gorilla Tag, and they all fit pretty well with the movement style. Speaking of movement style, if you're someone who's not of the common peasant variety, please make sure you have enough room to play this. I refuse to even start Gorilla Tag on my index because I am not willing to replace them. Valve got me feeling like a victim of the Great Depression over here. Even as a new player, you can practice on this map and gain momentum pretty easily. I'm no master of this game's movement, but being able to climb up these two walls in a timely manner is actually really satisfying. Because I didn't just hit the analog stick forward, I climbed that wall, and even though we got hits 90s on your grandma 420, being able to climb up vertical angles, use that to gain millions of followers on TikTok, you can still enjoy Gorilla Tag even if you aren't a professional monkey. And before we end this part of the video, welcome back to Viewie's Hot Gamer Facts. About a year ago, I made a video called Why You Shouldn't Buy the Valve Index, and despite how wrong and ironic that video was, Valve should be concerned. With no wireless option and the use of external sensors for tracking, the index is... I was playing Gorilla Tag, but because people hadn't heard about this game at the time, many comments thought this game wasn't a VR game. Oh, you like Gorilla Tag? Well, I played Gorilla Tag before it was popular. The life of a monkey is a simple one. See an area you'd like to go to? Swing. A player who hasn't been tagged yet? Swing. Eat banana, avoid others, and live long. The monkey way. Life as a monkey isn't easy. I've had to fight a long battle to secure myself safely. But once at peace, a monkey unlocks his full potential. But a monkey is always a monkey, and a monkey must rest. Let me take you back to a time in the early 2000s where I was a literal fetus and the original Xbox was just being released. Good old Bill Gates said, what's up, shitheads? Hey, you know about this Halo Combat Evolved? And slapped us across the forehead with that DVD. You could have been a child, you could have been a teenager, or you could have been, again, a literal fetus when Xbox Live was first introduced. It was more popular with Halo 2, not the point of the video, we just gotta be accurate with our facts over here. Xbox Live, especially in the good old 360 trick shot days, was the fucking Wild West of gaming. Community guidelines strike who? All I did was call my friend. But why do I bring this up for Gorilla Tag? Gorilla Tag, and most VR games for that matter, is pretty unregulated when it comes to voice chat. I don't want to get into the specifics over here, but I can't even count how many times I've heard a certain word used towards a certain color of people thrown around by children just as casual as ever. And I know it can be kind of hard to regulate something that's this popular, especially since it really shouldn't be up to Meta to teach these kids that using those words isn't okay. But imagine you're a kid trying to convince your mom to buy you a Quest 2, and you're being greeted with the WWE SummerSlam event of certain types of words. So like Billy Gates, if you plan on playing this now, just know you're being teleported back to the Mountain Dew and Doritos land. It's time to get in your Warthog and wipe that grease from your controller. Hell yeah. But you saw the title of the video, the best game for VR. Okay, Viewie, what do you know about VR, huh? I played Bone Lab before there was a Walter White skin in the game, so I think I know more than. Well, with games like Drag and Drop Simulator, my fucking dick fell off, and sir, I'm just looking for the bathroom. Can you please show me to the bathroom? They all have one thing in common. They're a great way of showing what is possible in VR, but none of them have had as long as popularity as Gorilla Tag. To be honest, I don't think Gorilla Tag is really my thing. I'm not hating on it, it's just really not for me. But $26 million on Quest 2 is nothing to shy away from. Also, all of these games are fun in VR, but we can already play very similar games like them. Into the Radius is already very similar to Stalker. Sure, Bone Lab works best in VR, but physics simulators like Gary's Mod have existed forever now. And Half-Life Alyx is clearly its own game. We don't need to talk about it.
Mr. Freeman.
But what's a better game to show how VR works than a game called Gorilla Tag, where you're one step away from picking up your own shit and flinging it at people? Gorilla Tag is what makes most sense of being in VR, because you literally walk around by walking with your arm. What's better than that? So in conclusion, I actually don't mind Gorilla Tag all too much. Yeah, the community might be a little too young for me to hang around, but nevertheless, it's a solid experience with friends or just messing around by yourself. Eventually, we'll all resort to the metaverse and become Monkey once again.
Because VR is... Fuck, we're out of... is serious. You hear me? VR, so serious. This looks way too good for a Viewie YouTube video.